Some epic music. How's it going? Let me turn that down for us. So some epic music for some epic hydroponic engineering. Show you what I got going on last. Save the best for last. So I got my setup. And Home Depot only had one more of these, so I only bought one. I got 4 going on. You see, I have this spinach here. It's kind of bolting. You can see the top. Oh, it's not going to focus. This one's bolting too. Only a few though. Out of let's see here. This is 100 and something. Only 3 of them are bolting, so 3 out of 100 and something is not bad for April, late spring spinach. All the rest of the stuff here. I realized, I built this for 3 rails, but I realized, I can have a 4th by putting this on. It's pretty sturdy. So now I can have 4 per tier. Alright. I still got this going on. My epic compost mix. You can find that recipe online on my Facebook or my YouTube channel. Hey Spirit! Hey boo boo! You tired? I took her out for a long ride on the bike. Alright, so here's what's going on. This is my main project lately. Like the 3-tier or 3-rail tier system. It's a lot closer together, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. The other one out there is a lot, it's got a lot more space in between the rails. This one's got like less than a foot, maybe like 10 inches or so. But I designed it differently. It's not series, where it comes up here and then it goes back and forth and comes here and back and forth and then goes down here and then back and forth. This is designed to just go back and forth on one tier and then drain straight out. The reason for that is this is going to be like a closed closet system. So it's going to be enclosed. I want to be able to control the atmosphere, so it's going to be, I want to run a lot hotter and more humid atmosphere for some other types of things I want to grow, whatever. Just being able to control the atmosphere is really great. I have over here, I have an atmospheric control gauge. I got some fans. There's actually 2. One is a blue LED fan and one is a red LED fan. I'm gonna wire it so when it runs too hot, like if it's running over 80 degrees, this will turn on, so it'll emit a red glow. That way I know that it's the exhaust fan is turning on, And then that blue LED one, that one I know it'll turn on when it wants to start venting in cool air, So that way I can know which fan is running or whatnot, because the whole thing is clear, so I don't have to open her up and disturb the atmosphere. Okay, so as I explained, 3-tier system or 4 if I put another rail. I'm not going to do that yet, and I'll show you why. So each one goes back and forth, and it dumps down here into the main exhaust manifold. I'm going to turn her a little bit on its side so you can see the whole thing. You can see. So I haven't done the top one, but I've done the 3rd rail, 3rd tier, the 2nd tier, and the 1st tier. So it'll go back and forth, and then it'll exhaust here, and all the rest of them will exhaust. And I want to evacuate this water as fast as possible because it's going to be really hot in here, but I want to maintain lower cooling temperatures. So I don't want the water to hang out in here for a long time, going back and forth until it reaches the bottom, because by the time it reaches the bottom, it might have already gained like 4 or 5 degrees, and I don't want that. I want to maintain cool water temperatures. And once it gets down here, it'll come down into this piping you see down there. You see it's like a U-bend and then it exhausts at the bottom of the U. and then I have kind of like a U bend, kind of like you see in the toilet. So it goes down and then back up into this main manifold, and this main manifold. There's going to be a lot of pressure in here because of that U-bend. This main manifold, this guy will go on right here, and then I'll drill little holes on the tops of these guys right here. You see, so there's going to be one here, going to be one here, going to be one here, and that will suffice for a 3 to 5 inch net pot. So you got your little 2-inch rails here. And then you can have your mother plants down here in the 3 to 5 inch net pots. So you got your mother plants down here, being fed by the exhaust water coming from the main rails, and that'll drip onto this side and that side. So you have a spot for 6 3 to 5 inch, and then each one of these rails I measured out each 2 inches apart, and then 3 inches in between is 20 spots. So each rail on these is 20 spots. So you can, put your clones up here or any other plants while you grow larger plants down here. And again, this will be a very humidified closet. Here is the exhaust. I don't know if you can see very well. You can get under here. So the main pipe here, this guy, it'll exhaust out here into a 2-inch pipe. And then, let's see, I'm going to move some stuff out of the way so I can get the camera in here. You see? And, yeah, it'll come out this 2-inch pipe here. And then I have a cap on that end just to make sure that the water level will drain exactly where that 3/4 inch pipe goes out. So that 3/4 inch pipe, that level, you see I have a brick under it, that level is going to be exactly like right there, you see. So it takes up more than 3/4 of the pipe, or 2/3 of the pipe level. So your 3 to 5 inch net pots will be very well submersed in there, so they'll be getting plenty of water. And you can see back there it drains into that stainless steel pipe. Of course I use stainless steel because by the time the water gets down there it'll have warmed up already a lot. So hopefully that stainless steel will help it cool down. And of course it comes out here and then into my bucket sump. I'll step back and I'll show you the whole thing. So 4-rail system with 6 3 to 5 inch net pot spot, 22-inch net pot spots on each rail, 4 tiers and 3 rails on each tier. So do your math. 60 times 40, or 60 times 4 is 240 spots for your 2-inch. And that's something massive. That's not even including the fact that I could eventually put those brackets that I showed you earlier right on here. And I didn't do it yet because, of course, you have your grow spots here as well. So when your plants get about possibly that high, you won't need a 4th rail on your 2nd tier here, because you're gonna have a 2 to 3 foot mother plants down there. But above here, when you get about this high, you want to be able to take those mother plants out by then, because you'll be wanting to grow them out a little bit more. And then when you trim them back and you start taking your clones from them, your mother plant will be pretty well pruned back, so you can stick her back in this closet system, and then along with all your clones that you have clipped from them. And you see here I have a pretty sturdy top system. I'm going to be hanging the light fixtures either from there or from the rails. I'll show you what I have going on with the light fixtures over here. It's a pretty cool idea, and I haven't seen it online. It's not like a new idea, but I haven't seen anyone use it. It's just it's the collars on, the